I really empathize with why people have, they essentially are misinformed about like what is going to help them get from point A to point B. And a lot of that is just truly like misinformation out there. Some of it intentionally put out there. Some of it actually just misguided professionals that think they're helping people that just really have not done their due diligence. And then some of it is just more like innate. Like we think that it's natural to think that if I want to shed some body fat, that I want to get sweaty and I want to feel exhausted at the end of my workout and I want to burn calories. Like honestly, that actually makes more sense in most people's brains. Like I understand why that makes sense in most people's brains, as opposed to the better approach would be to do strength training where you're not moving super quickly. Maybe at the end of your workout, you're not even super sweaty.
Exactly.
And how could that possibly be better for me? And it doesn't mean that it's one or the other, but the base of that program, kind of no matter what the goal is, but especially with fat loss, like still the base of the program, strength training. I mean, that's like kind of, what we do at the gym that I own. And it's like, that we just try to convince people. It's like, oh, you have this goal. There's still going to be strength training at the heart of it. And then we kind of branch off, and there's definitely like individual routes you would go based on goals, but it's like almost never is it like, oh, you have this super special goal. Oh yeah, no strength training. It's like never the case. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's intentional or just a part of how this business would operate, but it was like, the app tracks your calories, there's scales in the bathroom. So you're looking at like a 3 or 4 pound weight loss after a 30-45 minute workout. And you're like, oh, I'm losing weight. And then like the leaderboard is like, oh, you're number 8. How do you get, and it's, these thousands of calories. So
they understand what they're doing. And again, I think like it always depends on the business. I can usually tell if I look at it, like how much of it is like intentionally misleading and how much of it is like the people at the top, like truly like just have not, like they believe their own BS for lack of a better word.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Maybe it's not like ill will. And I think it's like kind of 50-50.
I know,
think it's kind of 50-50.
Yeah.
They're both bad though, right? If you're going to be running a business that's centered on fitness and you just don't understand it, that's bad, right? But maybe worse is I do understand it, but I'm going to push this out there to people because I know it's going to work and it's going to make me money.
But still, neither
both pretty bad. Yeah, both pretty bad.